Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and this is the Nifty weekly analysis program where we look at the markets and try to see where markets could be headed the next week, and also look at some good stocks for the next week which could be traded upon. So first, let's see what was our expectation the previous week and how markets have acted. So in case you haven't watched the video, this video right here, Nifty to hit all-time highs this week. So this was our previous analysis video which we had made on Saturday, so you can go check that out once. So the basic analysis which we did was Nifty was right here previous week. So this was the closing of 21st May, which was the last Friday, and we had seen that we had observed that the major resistance level, which was 14,950 for Nifty, had been broken, and it had retested that, and it has started its movement upwards. And next week we will be near our all-time highs soon. Are we near our all-time highs? Yes, we have in fact broken the all-time highs, and today, which is the Friday, we had broken our all-time highs and taken new highs. Market has seen new highs. So what could happen for the next week? So now again, the global scenario is looking good. We have a lot to catch up on the global situation. So what I'm talking about is Dow Jones had made all-time highs long ago, and it is still going higher and higher every day, but we just about crossed our all-time highs. So the global catch-up is very much on. And now, do we be fully bullish? So please be logical. So right now we are at a major resistance level, which is the all-time high. And if you observe here, markets look overextended to you? Yes, so they have been gaining continuously, and we have not seen much correction, right? So if we draw a support trend line, it's forming a very steep trend line. So movements which are this steep are not as reliable as normally. So we could see a correction soon. So this is the actual trend line if we see, but because this was, again, as I explained, this was due to an expiry related positions movement and not really a technical move. So this is the actual trend line, and it is very steep. So we could see a correction, and where could the support correction be halted? Correction could be halted around these levels, around 15,200 to 15,250, before we make our next move upwards. So this is right now my view is markets are overextended a bit. We need to wait for a bit of correction maybe before the bull move continues. So if we look at Bank Nifty as well, so again, very similar in Bank Nifty also. If you see this trend line, which had been acting as a resistance, broken out, took support, and then blasted. So this is as simple as it is. Try to look at the price as it is and try to apply your concepts, and ignore all the outside noise, right? You may feel like there is coronavirus and there are all sorts of problems in the economy, but try to look at the price alone, and then you'll get more accurate results. So even if Bank Nifty, if we see the support trend line, it is pretty steep. So this is the support trend line which is forming right now. So again, here as well, Bank Nifty is much weaker than Nifty, and it is around its resistance area only. So this 35,000 to 35,200, 150 is a strong resistance area, and it is around those areas only. So I'm thinking that Bank Nifty could take support and show a bit of correction or consolidation before showing a further move. So this was Nifty and Bank Nifty. Now let's look at some stocks. So previous week we had looked at about 13 to 14 stocks. There was only one stop loss hit, and there were 4 to 5 targets hit as well, but I'm not going to show you each and every stock. You could go back and check out the analysis and how they played out. And some are running right now currently in profit. So if we look at some of the stocks just for educational purposes, I'll show you how technical analysis can be implemented. So let's look at Tata Motors first. So Tata Motors, this was done the previous week. So in the last week, this was where Tata Motors was. So I had told you that okay, it is forming a double top here, and it seems to have broken the support also. But don't be short, go long on Tata Motors, because observing the market structure from a downtrend of lower lows and lower highs, it has converted into higher highs and higher lows. So be long on Tata Motors, even though you can see your double top formations, and you can see that price has closed below the support region. So clearly you can see the good movement. So this is, again, I'm stressing on the fact that also pay attention to everything in the market, pay attention to market structure also, and not just your patterns and the support and resistances. And another trade was GAIL. So GAIL also, our trade was right here. So this was the 24th of May, and 25th of May you can see the immediate momentum, right? So 21st of May and 24th of May was the Monday, the very next day after our analysis. So you can see the immediate momentum after it has touched this trend line. So what happens is, generally when you draw this trend line and it breaks through, you tend to forget this trend line and discard it. So don't discard it, wait for a retest. So I've also added the concept of Fibonacci and told you that this is around the 0.5 levels, this is around the 200 EMA also, again a very strong point of confluence. And you can see when all these factors meet up right here at this point, how prices shot up immediately. So again, look for point of confluences to increase the probability of your trades. Now Sun Pharma was, I think, the only stock in which we had a bearish view. So I had told you that, okay, this is the pattern it is forming, but now the overall market looks bullish. But whereas now pharma could correct as the other sectors go up and as economies open up, pharma will come under a little selling pressure, and we had a bullish view for pharma. So you can see the one stock which we had a bullish analysis for, it had given a breakout on the upside, but has it sustained? No, it hasn't. So again, the reason for showing you this trade is, when you're taking a trade, suppose you're taking a long trade, once look at the sector also and see how it could go in the next 2 or 3 days. If the sector you think could show good momentum, then go long. If you think the sector could go short but it gives you a long signal, if the sector could come down but the stock is giving you a long signal, so this was a clear buy signal, it was a breakout, textbook breakout, right? But I had told you that pharma could be weak and go short on this, don't go long on this, and if it breaks on the upside. So you can see clear failure of breakout and immediate crash. So again, hit our targets also, which was around this level. So these were the 3 stocks from last week. Now we're going ahead into the next week. We'll look at IndusInd Bank. We looked at IndusInd Bank last week as well, but the target trade didn't get triggered. So what was our analysis in IndusInd Bank? It was a very simple one. This region here between 1011 to 1020 was acting as a resistance. Now it was support before, now it's turned into a resistance. So our analysis was, if this high gets broken here, then you can enter long, but you can see that high never got broken and we didn't get any good closing above that. And now stock has come around that price again. Now if it closes above 1020 or 1025, if we get a good closing above that, same targets again, we can expect targets in the range of 1100. And the next stock, HDFC also we saw last week. So the trade got triggered, but we have another entry opportunity here as well. So we had observed that again, same thing, lower lows and lower highs, and now market structure seems to be reversing into higher highs and higher lows. So, and this trend line is also broken, so you can see a clear break and then retest, and it is going up again. So now HDFC looks good to me still. So this was where our entry was triggered initially, but then stock has given a retest and then come back to our entry levels again. So this could be a good stock to enter if you have missed it before. Now some new stocks. We look at Grasim Industries. So Grasim Industries, you can see that this area has been a strong resistance area. So if you see 1460 to 1470, so price has been getting rejected from there, but today we got a very strong closing here. Now if I pull this down also, why am I pulling this down? Now because I can only see openings here, the red candle tops, which are the opening prices opening in these levels but getting rejected. So price is not able to close also in this region. But then today we got a very strong closing which we never got before. So again, this is a very good breakout candidate, and we can go long on this with targets according to, you can keep your risk to rewards in mind before targets. So you could have your stop loss below this low of this candle, and your targets could be 1:2 or 1:3 depending on your risk appetite. So advisable would be around 1600, because stock could face resistance around that round figure. And the next stock, Tata Chemicals. So Tata Chemicals, you can see that this trend line, which had been acting as resistance here, got broken through and is now acting as support. So similar trade to where I showed you in GAIL as well, few minutes ago, where a trend line was broken through, retested, and then shot up again. So same thing again, trend line broken through, it retested again, and this area, this region of resistance also around 710, there is a region of resistance also. So if now this breaks out, this retest of this trend line will be confirmed, as well as this break of this resistance area will also be confirmed. So again, point of confluence for two things. And now even if I add my Fibonacci levels here, you can see that this is the 0.382 level retracement precisely. So this is a good region to go along in, and once this resistance is broken. And the next stock, last stock for today, Happiest Minds. So Happiest Minds is one of those stocks which will never stop going up, but also one of the stocks which people will forever be waiting for retracements in. So if I see on the 1 hour time frame, this was the previous resistance, broken through, retest, and a very simple trade, no complications. If stock shows signs of reversal from this region of support, we could go long on the stock, and for targets of about 1000, which I think could act as a strong resistance. So 1000 is obviously not in the next week or so, but then you can target 1000 on a positional basis for a few months. So these were the stocks for today, and this was the analysis for today and for the next week as well. So hope markets turn out and go in well in our direction, and hope you guys make good profits along with us. Please like, share, and subscribe to the video if you guys like the video and you think this would help you, and please share the video with your friends if you think this might help them as well. So that's it for today. Thank you.